I used to be a producer before I did all the tutorial stuff.
Yeah. You always knew, and you knew again.
And I wanted to have a bit of an introduction for the vocal because it came in too quick. And so what I can do is, so you want is I set the range. Where do I want this reverse reverb to be?
Right.
And then I created a preset that everybody can download from Presonus Exchange. Right now I don't have a good internet connection, but it's basically you search for the macro,
Right.
and then you install that with one click, and then you basically have that as ready. And it wants to log in now, but let's not do any of that.
No.
Hopefully I'm able to cancel without logging in, otherwise I made a terrible mistake.
It
I
happened.
shouldn't have risked it. Okay, let me try to log in.
amazing.
Maybe. Okay, fine. Okay, so I already have it. So we go to effects and I call it reverse reverb. Yeah. It's just a button. I can also assign it to any of the keys here or a hotkey. Watch this.
Oh, come on.
So it was very, very quick. Let's see if it worked at all.
That's great.
Let's see if it actually used the plugin that I want. Let me just make sure before I play this to you. Ah, it doesn't. I want the Valhalla plate in there. Like, let's do. I don't have that installed. That's the problem.
No, yeah.
But maybe I can use the shimmer. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Let's try black. Just a big reverb effect, okay? So what I'm saying is, with this macro, you can also choose your own reverb for the reverse reverb macro. There it is.
Nice.
And let's see. Maybe it didn't work. We'll see.
Yeah.
You always knew.
Hey!
That would have taken me 10-15 minutes, arranging it.
Look at the amount of steps. This is actually better than what I had before. So I gotta save that. This is what it does. It locates, it splits the range, it reverses the audio, that's the first step of reverse reverb. Inserts the plugin of my choice. With a double click I can say which one. It can be any plugin. You can choose it yourself. Then it renders that and reverses again. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
But then I still want the original back.
Of course, yes.
So I copy what I did, I undo, and what I copied remains in the clipboard.
Okay.
So then I can paste it after I've reverted to the original state. And the reason I undo 5 times is because there's 5 steps here.
I see, right, okay.
So it's very ghetto.
Yeah.
It's like, but it works great. So
If it works.
Great.
and then I just duplicate that on a new track because I want that
Sure.
in addition to the original vocal.
Yeah.
And that's all I do. And then I just do my fades, adjust the taste. And,
I like how the phaser is readily available for
and it
you.
sounds so dope. Yeah, you always have that.
Yeah.
Losing my mind over here.
Do some serious drops, can't you? With that?
Right? You could even do like, I don't know, on the last bit, like
Hey, nice.
even transpose.
Some EDM drops.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Distortion.
Ah, that's amazing. I didn't know there was so much peripherals as well that come with.
Yes.
Yeah, they've got a new interface now, which is supported by Fender. Look,
Yeah,
I read about it on Sound on
Jumped on
Sound.
that QR code.
Yes,
so I'll have a
also
look.
we have these, but
Yeah.
quickly, just one more thing on the Adam SQ. So what you've seen it now with equalizers, you've seen it with panning and volume for the channels.
Yeah.
But also, what might be interesting to you is we have loops, right? And these loops aren't any loops. They're not like your classic loops.
Right.
They actually have a certain type of format that's very unique to Studio One. We call this music loops. What music loops are, let's see if I have a good example for you here. For example, this sounds like any audio loop, except when you drag that in,
Hey.
it's 8 channels of an entire drum kit.
Oh, no way. It's just split all of that loop up.
Already prepared with all of the inside effects at the ready, and a looping pattern that follows the song tempo, which is right now way too fast. Let's drop that to 100. Because it's MIDI, it's gonna work perfect.
Awesome.
And I have variations of this in here.
Lovely. Oh, nice. Keep it interesting. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And then, like, every bar, I could cut it here with a double click
Fantastic.
and then go into the different variations. So let's start with the
lovely.
basic, go into variation 3, have a little bridge,
Nice.
and then go into the full thing. This is
And
all within one loop, by the way.
Of course, you can make your own variations.
Check this out. Yeah, of course, I can change anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This should be good for
And this thing follows the colors, the color code.
lovely.
And in this mode, you have a step sequencer,
Oh, no way.
which works exactly like you would expect it to work. So, for example, you say, let's do like a looping
Full of
pattern here,
surprises.
like so. And it works exactly like in the 80s. Like this is my kick drum.
Lovely.
Nice. Oh yeah, I remember this from one of your tutorials.
Right?
They're great for live performance as well.
Absolutely, because people see immediately what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right? So, and when you then go to like a different instrument, then it goes back automatically to
Right.
like the piano keyboard, where you have the white keys here and the black
Recall.
keys here.
Oh, lovely.
You can of course also do scaling and all sorts of things, but see how it always follows what you're doing. And again,
Wow.
when this is in the foreground, now I'm
Incredible
adjusting
recall.
this.
Great.
Right?
Yeah.
This is what we had in the beginning, and when I'm here, I'm automatically adjusting this. So it always follows the window focus, which is something you can only do when the software and the hardware is made in-house.
Yeah. Yeah.
People think this is like a sales pitch or anything, but it's really not.
No, no, no.
This kind of communication is not possible with the protocol that people have shared.
No, that's so good. Very intuitive and innovative to keep the workflow going quicker. Oh, amazing. Thank you for showing us. That's been great.
Thank you for
I need